Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Njoki, but you can call me Zippy. So in this video, I'm going to be answering your questions. I put out posts on my Instagram stories, my Facebook stories, and my WhatsApp status a few days back, asking you guys to ask me questions that you want to know about natural hair and any other stuff that you want to know. And I got so many questions, and I'm going to be doing this in part 1 and part 2 so that I get to cover everything. And also I did write down the questions because I'm using my phone to film, and the questions are in the and the questions are in the phone, so I can't access as I film. So I've also put the questions in categories so that I get to handle one thing and then I go to the next thing, evo. So let's get right into it. What's the meaning of 4C hair? So 4C hair is basically a way to define your hair in accordance to the curl pattern. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and under every section or under every category there is A, B, and C. Only one haina A, B, and C, because one defines straight hair. If your hair naturally grows out of your scalp ikiwa straight, like if you are an Indian, basically I am assuming your hair grows out of your scalp ikiwa straight. So your curl pattern is just 1. There is literally no curl pattern there. And then 2, it's a bit it's wavy. It's not the curls are not strong, but inaonekana it's kind of like wavy. I'll put a chart over here so that you get to see what I'm talking about. And then 3, I want to say maybe Somalis kind of fall there, because in a car somehow Evie, it's not like the curls are not they're not wavy, but they are curls. You can see the curls. Mtu akiosha nywele afanye hivi, you can see the curl pattern venye inaenda. And then 4, me and well my sisters 4 kuna pia A, B, and C. And as you go down, like from A, the curls za A hazifanani na B na hazifanani na C. So C is like kinky. The curls are just like, they're so small, they are shaped differently. And also, as I'm talking about curl pattern, I want to mention that it's okay if you do not have a specific curl pattern all over your head, because even me, the back section of my head is, I think it's a bit kind of like 4B, and then ukumbele it's 4C, because the curl pattern ya huku nyuma na huku mbele haifanani. I think my mom is the same too, so that is just basic genetics. Oh yeah, also curl pattern is genetics. I can't have straight hair. I can't, like literally, I just can't grow straight hair out of my head. It's just not who I am. And an Indian can't grow 4C hair, so you need genetics. You can't really do anything about it unless you chemically tamper with your hair. So that is the meaning of 4C hair. Also, I just want to say, because there's a time my friend anaitwa Pauline Njoki, shout out to Pauline Njoki. She's such a good friend. Tulienda, we were in Nakuru and tukaenda Best Lady, and then I bought, there's this oil I was looking for and I found it. Oh, it's Amla. It's actually Amla. I was looking for Amla and I was like, this oil is just so good for 4C hair. And then she told me she does not have 4C hair. And I was like, okay, sawa bas. Anyway, question number 2, meaning. What's the meaning of being a natural? Being a natural is I want to put this in very simple terms. Being a natural is just growing your hair as it is. Like if your hair, like the way your hair just grows out of your head, just having it as it is. You're not dyeing your hair, you're not relaxing your hair, you're not heating your hair. You can heat your hair, but then if you end up having heat damage, then you don't have natural hair. Well, you do have natural hair, but you cannot categorize yourself as a natural if you have damaged hair. So basically that's the meaning of being a natural, just growing your hair as it is. Being a natural, basically it's just kukua tu natural. Like if I have not bleached myself, if I've not bleached my skin, then that's just how it is. So it's the same na nywele. If you've not really done anything to your hair to tamper with your hair the way it is biologically, then that's just, you're just a natural. And next question, what is hair porosity? So hair porosity is the what? Is the what? I'm looking for the what? Hair porosity is the ability of your hair to absorb water, to absorb and retain water. So there is normal hair porosity, there is low hair, is it low? Yeah, low hair porosity, and there's high. So normal is just normal. Your hair tends to absorb water easily, and then it does not, it's just normal. Tuseme tu ni kama watu wenye wako na normal skin type. It's just normal. There's really nothing to it. It's just perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's equal to sawa. And then there's the low hair porosity. Low hair porosity, your hair takes long, like not again too long, but your hair takes long to absorb water, and then it also takes long to dry. Like ukikaa tu na nywele, it'll take some time, maybe some few minutes or so to dry, to lose the water. So that's retaining the water. And then kuna high porosity. High porosity basically means that your hair does not take long to absorb water. Ukiingia hivi kwa shower, umwage maji kidogo kidogo kwa kichwa, ishashika. And then it also dries up quickly. So low and high porosity is what most people tend to talk about. Hata ukienda ku Google and stuff like that, you'll find low porosity, high porosity. You'll not find a lot to do with normal porosity, because it's just normal, it's just okay. And I am a low porosity. My hair takes a while to absorb water. I nikienda kuosha nywele, you'll see the first part obviously is to get water absorbed into your hair, and then sasa upake upake shampoo. And my hair just takes a while. You have to press, just take some few minutes or so ndio nywele ikuwe damp vizuri. It's the opposite na high porosity. And there are so many good and nice ways to take care of your hair. I think I'll do a video on hair porosity, just to go in depth about hair porosity. Next question: who did your twists and what did they use? I've been getting a lot of questions about who did my twist, if I did my twist myself, and what they used. A friend of mine, I have done twists. I can do my own twists. I just want to start by saying that I can do my own twists, but it's tiresome, inachosha. But I've also done a video doing my own twist, but back then my hair was not long. I think it was in April or so, I don't know, and my hair was not like so long, so they didn't come out looking juicy and stuff. But a friend of mine did my twist. She lives in this building. If you want to get in touch with her, I'll leave her contacts down in the description box so that you can talk to her. And then what I used, or what she used Cantu curling cream and water, just maji kwa spray bottle and Cantu curling cream. That's all she used. Is it hard to be a natural? Is it hard? I would not say it's hard. I would say it's I would also not say that it's challenging. I think I would say it's I don't know exactly. I don't have like one word to just say what being a natural is like, but it does consume a lot of time, that I want to say. It's also expensive. It's kind of pricey, and yeah, I think it's just, if you're not ready for it, I think you should not go into it, because it takes a lot of time. You have to put on a lot of focus on your hair. You have to be very careful of what you're doing. Yani, you just have to be extra. You just have to be a bit extra. If you've been like, if you've just been doing things casually, now when you become a natural, you have to like now go into research, get to know what works for your hair, what does not, nini and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I said, I do not have a term to explain exactly what it's like to be a natural, but it's nice. It's nice, and it's also a lot of other things. Next question. When did you become a natural? I became a natural in last year in February, when I got to a place. People who know me to a personal level, they know that I had hair since I was in high school. And then after high school last year, when I was at home, 2020, the COVID thing period, I was just so tired. I just sat down and I was like, I'm shaving this hair. Me na nyoa. I was so tired. I felt like my hair had just bored me. and I don't know why, because I really love natural hair. I love hair so much, but ilikuwa imefika time I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, and then I cut my hair. And previously I wanted to be doing styles. Actually previously I wanted to do locks. Nilikuwa nataka kuweka dread, and then my dad was like, nah, you're not doing that in my house. Then I said okay. So I wanted to be doing styles za nywele yenye imenyolewa and stuff like that. And then when my hair started growing out, I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to shave. So I went on with it, and here we are right now. Next question: how can I make my head be filled with hair? This is someone I know, and she has, I don't know how to put, like, ana nywele mingi kwa kichwa, tuseme tu hivyo, ana nywele mob kwa kichwa. So she was asking me how to make her hair be filled with hair, like nywele ikuwe mingi kwa kichwa. And honestly, there's really nothing you can do about the amount of hair that grows out of your head, because you can't, you literally, if this is your head and ukona like 10 pores, you'll only grow hair out of those 10 pores. You can't add up pores. Like uwezi unda shimo zingine nywele itoke, like, you know, if like in a way you can understand, uwezi toboa shimo kwa kichwa nywele zingine zitoke. So if your hair si mingi kwa kichwa, like your scalp aina pores mingi za kutoa nywele, that's just genetics. There's really nothing you can do about it, but you can take care of your hair and make your hair look thick, you know, like your hair strand. Pia kuna thickness ya hair strand. There's the amount of hair that you grow on your head, and there is the thickness of your hair strand. So you can make your hair strands look fat, like look thick. Unaweza fanya zikwe, cause kuna hair strands zingine, there's, hata ukiguza nywele ya mtu you'd feel like, ooh, this guy has, like, the hair is just thick. You can just feel like this hair strand is thick. You can just feel it. And kuna zingine you feel like, okay, this is just normal. Na kuna ingine you be like, okay, hii nywele yake na imekonda. It's malnourished. But the point is, you cannot make your head grow many hairs if it's not growing many hairs. But you can make it look like your head has many hair when you actually don't have, by making your hair look thick. So if your hair strands look thick, kama uko na hair strands 10 zitakaa like ziko mob, but really si mingi. So I guess it goes back to taking care of your hair, to just make it look like it's thick. To make it thick, not to make it look. You can actually make it be thick. So yeah. Next question: what is relaxed hair, or what is relaxing hair? Relaxing hair is using chemical on your hair. You can use a relaxer or a texturizer, if I'm not pronouncing the word wrong. It's just ni kuweka tu chemical kwa nywele. Nothing much. Ni kupaka tu chem. It's just that. So yeah, that's basically it. That's relaxing your hair. If your hair is relaxed, then umepaka chem. Simple. Next question: why hair with chemical grows faster? Hair with chemical does not grow faster. Hair with chemical looks like it's longer. Actually, even me nikienda nipake chemical kwa nywele, it will look like it's almost ×2 the way it looks right now, because naturally your hair is, you know, thanks to shrinkage, your hair inakaa hivi, when really your hair would be this long if stretched by heat, and this long if stretched by chemical. So it's not really that chemical makes your hair grows faster, it just stretches your hair. So if me and person X, mimi ni natural, person X is not natural, and in a month we've both grown amount of hair, like the length of hair we've both grown ni hivi, mine will just look like ni hivo, but then if they go and relax their hair, then itakaa ni kama imefika hadi hapa, when really we've just grown the same length ya nywele. But sasa ukisha relax, ina stretch. Chemical huwa ina stretch nywele, so inakaa ni kama nywele yako ni ndefu, when really it's not really like long. Ni kama tu ku blow dry, pia ina stretch. But sasa chem ina stretch zaidi. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. Next question: what's your hair goal? What's my hair goal? When I became a natural, I wanted to see how long my hair can actually grow. My previous hair was long. It was really long, actually. It was long, by the way, for real. It was long, but then it wasn't healthy. I would not say it was healthy, because ilikuwa na heat damage na ilikuwa imenibo. Ilikuwa imenibo. But yeah, So when I became a natural, I wanted to see the length of, like, how long my hair can grow on its own, just even. That is I think that's my hair goal. And then if we're talking about hair goal ya nywele kurefuka, I think west, not really, is it west? No, let me tell you, my hair goal ya nywele kurefuka is, I want, if I hold my hair hivi, see, this is my hair, I'm holding it hivi, I want, when I hold my hair hivi, I'm stretching it out, I want my hand ikue hivi, like hapa my elbow iname the way it is now, like say this unaona iko na this angle, I don't know if it's 45 or whatever, but I want my hand iko inakaa hivi when I'm stretching out my hair. Amen to that. Next question, what gel do you use for your edges? I barely lay my edges. I don't know if it's because I don't like it, or maybe because I don't know, because honestly I don't know how to lay edges. I would take 50 minutes laying edges and they will still look like they just, but when I lay my edges, I use Nice and Lovely. Nice and Lovely, yeah, that's what I use. And then examples of hair treatments. So this is a friend of mine who was asking me that she feels she wants her hair to become healthier, and she's asking for hair treatments that she can use, like stuff that she can improvise, or stuff that she can incorporate in her natural hair care so that her hair becomes healthier. I want to say this, I don't think I said this to her, but there's nothing you can use overnight and just wake up your hair looks healthy and shiny and bouncy the next day. It's a process. It's like a long process. It takes time. It takes a period of time so that you get to achieve something. And there are so many hair treatments that you can use. There is I want to start with Pre-Poo, because Pre-Poo, I don't know if Pre-Poo is a treatment, but it's something very important you should be doing before you wash your hair. So I'm not sure if it's a treatment, but there is Pre-Poo, there is hot oil treatment, there is protein treatment, kuna mayonnaise, kuna DIYs. You can also do DIYs for your hair. And if you want something specific, you can Google like banana and avocado for this. Or if I want to get my hair shinier, what do I use? Maybe they'll tell you olive oil mixed with banana, mixed with something like that, and then you can do that. So I think that's it for the questions. I hope I have been, I have delivered, I have given you guys a message, and your questions have been answered in kind of like a basic way. That's the idea. I wanted to do this ikai very basic so that you can easily get the message. So yeah, I hope you have gotten the message, and if you have any other questions that you'd like to ask, I'm always available if you have anything you want to ask. Also follow me on my IG and on my Facebook and also Twitter, although I'm not really active on Twitter. And yeah, follow me over there so that you're not missed by anything. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. See you in another video. Bye bye.